Hey everyone, Kristin Sherry coming at you again with another episode of Maximize 365, a year of actionable tips to transform your life. And this is the first episode I've recorded since Maximize 365 won the Indie Book Awards Best Motivational Book of the Year, which was a huge surprise because it's super competitive. And I'm really excited for that honor. So today we are going to be in the career section, and we're still in the self-discovery subsection of that chapter. And we're going to talk about discovering your strengths today. So the quote is, everyone is born with natural talents, but not everyone realizes the talents they have or actively works to develop them. So that's a quote by yours truly. So never get between a person and their strengths. You'll lose every time. Have you ever tried to get somebody that had responsibility as a strength to just cut out of work early, or someone who has winning others over as a strength to not talk to strangers? I mean, you're going to lose every time. Strengths set our priorities. By nature, most of us find focusing on our weaknesses unpleasant because our weaknesses aren't aligned to our priorities. Let that sink in for a minute. When it's not a priority to us and we're forced to focus on it, that just feels terrible. So in the 4 pillars of career fit video that I did a couple videos ago, you can find that in the careers, in the self-discovery playlist. It's also on page 238 of the book. I shared the 4 keys to career fulfillment. And the first key is aligning your strengths to your work. So I cannot overemphasize the impact this has on your career. When I did this, everything changed in terms of my levels of success and achievement because I was in that zone of excellence. Not only will you experience higher engagement at work, but you'll have better jobs for the rest of your life. Sounds like a big guarantee, doesn't it? Gallup has conducted a large body of global research on career satisfaction and found a direct link to using one's strengths at work and career satisfaction and performance. In fact, they say that people are 6 times or 600% more engaged at work, which means at least 4.5 hours of the workday goes by like boom, time flies when you're having fun. And they also say that people who align their strengths to their work are 300% happier. And they surveyed people who use their strengths at work and people who didn't use their strengths at work and asked them. And they said, yes, I have a happy life 300% more often when they did align their strengths. And the reason for that is you spend so much time at work, so it affects your life if you don't like it. Okay, so that sidebar is over. So let's talk about our ideas for action. So the first thing is you want to complete a reflected best self exercise. So ask 5 to 10 people that you know to write a brief story. You can email them, text them, call them, and have them send a brief story about a time they observed you using a natural strength or a natural talent. And then, so anytime you were at your best. And then you want to ask them, how did that impact you or me, or what impact did that have? And so what you're going to do is you're going to go through all the answers you get from those 5 to 10 people and what are the recurring themes, kind of highlight those things that come up again and again. And then you want to brainstorm ideas and ways to use those top strengths more frequently, such as stretch projects or task forces at work, or just some new skill that you might learn that uses that strength. So for example, if you're a really good communicator, you might use that strength with the employee website for different communications or newsletters that come out, as an example. So, and then optional, if you want to get your own personalized YouMap to discover your strengths, if you don't want to do the reflected best self exercise, you can just go to bit.ly/order YouMap, and the O in order, the Y in you, and the M in map are all capitalized. But I'll put that, it's case sensitive, but I'll put that in the notes of the episode. I'm the type of person that I don't like to do things the long way, so I'd rather just do an assessment than ask 10 people and wait for the responses. But that's just me. So I always provide a free option when I give advice in this book. So I'm not just marketing to you all. So I hope that you found this tip helpful. And if you know some of the things that people say you do best, let us know in the comments. What are some of the things that you do best? I'd love to know. Thanks and take care. Oh, don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to talk about how to discover your values next. Take care.